Hello everyone, good to see you. Hello, this is live Facebook Christian Praise Yoga for Ladies group. Hi everyone, my name is Marian. I am very excited to be sharing my yoga journey as I promised. This is the first episode as to questions as to why and when I started doing yoga. As a teenager, my initial background in my secondary school was volleyball, and I was good at volleyball. My state was one of the best in the country. We won so many medals on a yearly basis, and I never heard anything about yoga when I was a teenager. So I would love to answer some questions that you might want to ask me this evening. A friend of mine actually encouraged me to do this, to talk about yoga and me. I wasn't thinking about it before, and to share about how yoga has impacted me all this while. So I'm so excited to be sharing my story. It's always good to share your story. So the journey started in 2003. I was living in the UK with my family, my husband and my children, and we planned to visit our parents in Nigeria. That was in 2003. And so if you're very familiar with Nigeria, you would know about Lagos. Lagos was the capital city of Nigeria many years ago, and before Abuja took over. So we went to my parents-in-law's house. We stayed with them. They live in Lagos for a few days, spent quality time with them, and then we crossed over to Benin City, where my parents live. It's about 30 minutes by air from Lagos. At the end of our journey, when we were about to leave a day before, my mother called me aside and presented me with a little tiny book. And it was a yoga book. I've never seen anything like that. It was even half torn on the outside page. And so I took the book. There were some pictures of some yoga poses in the book. And she said to me, do yoga and meditation. Wow. And then my dad said to me, do meditation. I thought, wow, where did that come from? From Nigerian parents. So we returned back to the UK, and I put my book away for some time. The book my mom gave me. Occasionally I will read it, and then I got so interested in it that when I saw the benefit of yoga, I thought, wow, I would love to do this thing she recommended. You know, in the book they had simple exercises, eye exercise, nose exercise, and shoulder rolls and neck rolls. So I just kept doing it little by little. Then, about 5 years after, we thought we would take our children back to live in Nigeria. We migrated to Nigeria. So I packed our belongings and I packed my little book in my possession. and then kept reading, and then from there I started watching yoga videos on YouTube. My interest grew, and I started doing some poses. I didn't understand it at all. It was strange, but that was the beginning of my yoga practice at home. It all started, and sorry, I have to, yeah. So, but I found out something. I realized that whenever I do yoga, when I go to work, or when I'm outside, or whatever I do, when I get back home, I do yoga, all the stress just goes. I feel calm, I feel no anxiety, no, the pains goes, and I thought I'm not going to use any pain relief anymore. I'm not using analgesic, even though I was, well, I'm a pharmacist by profession, but I didn't use medication anymore for headaches and things. If I had any headaches or pain, I'll just do yoga. And I thought, wow, this is very, very beneficial. So that is one. Another question you might want to ask is, do I do yoga every day? How do I incorporate yoga into my routine? And so in 2012, I thought I'm going to get better at this yoga. And I'll do it 5 to 7 times, or let's say 5 to 6 times a week. I just did it for an hour, for 30 minutes in the evenings. And I found that it was good. Normally, I must admit, I am not a flexible person at all. I'm still, everything is just rigid, bone after bones, tight. I'm not like those super yoga gurus. No, I'm not. But that is the joy of doing yoga. You don't have to be like that. You do what feels comfortable. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about the breathing. I didn't know about the yoga Sanskrit names or styles. I didn't know that. So in 2016, we decided as a family again to migrate back to the UK. Why? Because our children were thinking of doing their university, furthering their education in the UK. They were born in the UK. And so I packed my little book again, and because I got back into pharmacy, I had to make another decision to reduce my hours as a pharmacist, to reduce it and have the time, sorry about this. So I had to reduce my time. I had to decide to pursue my yoga training in 2018, and I added the two things I did at the same time. I added a massage therapist training and yoga training together, and I did it with the BSY, the British School of Yoga. And so one of the requirements was to include 100 hours of weekly yoga classes that I had to do, and came out that after a year I passed the yoga with a distinction, which was a very, it's just a transformative experience. It transformed my life. And so the following months after I got my certificate, in my very home, I offered a donation-based practice, teaching friends I got more comfortable with doing yoga, more confident in teaching yoga postures, in cueing. I taught them breathing techniques, and I would include 5 to 10 minutes of Christian meditation with scriptures and prayer as well. So the other question was, what is a tip you would give to anyone that just wants to start yoga? If you want to start yoga, well, I would say find a style of yoga you like. I'm a Christian. I do Christian yoga. I don't do any other yoga. I do most of the time. I do yoga for physical, to meet my physical needs, mental needs. And so Jesus is the center of my practice, the foundation of my yoga practice. I don't go into any chants or anything like that. So if you want to begin, you find an instructor that can teach you. You have to be simple, be your real, authentic self, and learn at your own pace. No competition whatsoever. And only do what feels comfortable, and then you build and build and build. You cannot be comparing yourself with the gurus. One day, the more you build, you will be more flexible. It takes a long time to get there. About breaking some bones. So in 2020, I started a new practice at a local church, just a few minutes near my house here, my home, in southeast of London. And after about a few months of building it up, we started in January. By March, we were in our first ever lockdown. Whoa, lockdown, yes. A week after the lockdown, just before the lockdown, actually, I had the privilege and honor of being invited to a 2-day Christian women's retreat, hosting about 100 women. And it was about 2 hours drive from London, and there was invited a very diverse group of people all over the world to teach them yoga, to teach a class on yoga. So it was fantastic. They loved it. I did 15 minutes cardio workout, and I did 30 minutes yoga workout for them. It was relaxing, it was rejuvenating, it was energetic at the same time, and they were all at different levels, but they all had a great time. So after a week of the pandemic in March 2020, by faith, I was forced to join the Zoom because everyone was locked down. There was no classes to attend, and I didn't even know how to use the Zoom. I just did it. You know, you do 40 minutes in and out, and then your class, you stop the class, then you go back and do another 40 minutes until I got the hang of it. And I had to do a annual subscription for a year, and I could stay for longer in my yoga classes. And so I now run 2 classes in a week. Wonderful. I have on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I have my yoga class, which is very calm for beginners and people that are not used to yoga, and those that are used to yoga as well. Some have grown, they do well, they've grown, they've been with me since 2019, and they're doing very well. And then another cardio and yoga class, cardio 30 minutes, yoga 30 minutes on Saturday afternoon. We rock it on Saturday afternoon. So it's wonderful. I've been privileged and I've been invited to do Zoom sessions to talk about yoga and its benefits by a friend that facilitates events, social events on in a local government area in London. I've had the opportunity to talk about yoga and the benefits of yoga to that local government area, and it's helped me. It's built my online self. It's built my self-esteem. It's enabled me by God's power to start a Facebook group. This group, Face Group Christian Praise Yoga for ladies. As the administrator, I was able to do that in October 2020, and trying to post. I do my postings weekly and help others to get fit, physically, mentally, spiritually, and in areas I can. Also, I pray that those that are in the group, I encourage you to feedback, to comment, to like, to have the time to give to the group, to move the group, not just look at it and turn your face away, but give something, give your expertise, give your time. If you want to post, you could post I would say post under the comment, post your personal stuff. If you want to post religious things, post under the comment. And then if you want to post things relating to yoga or exercise or benefits or health benefits of any kind, then post to me and then I'll approve it. For other posting, you can post, as I said, under the comment. It will still come up. So do that. And also, by the grace of God, in November, I started my Christian Praise Yoga channel. As I try to post weekly and regularly, and I recommend that you encourage me in this group, Christian Praise Yoga group, by subscribing. It's just a little token, a little request to help me to build the Christian Praise Yoga on YouTube. You know my YouTube channel. You are posted many videos on this Facebook group. So encourage me and let's be encouraging each other. If you have Instagram, if you have YouTube, if you have, just send us your link. Let's support one another. We can support one another. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and let's keep helping each other to grow. It's just, life is short, so let's grow each other. Let's be each other's keeper, and let's do great for each other. If you want, you could also go to my website, praiseyogauniweb.com. It's all in there. It's all on my page. It's all on. You see my details on the Facebook. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm gonna share in future my journey. Don't miss this one. It will take time. I'm going to get it prepared down. My journey with yoga and fibroids. Oh, many women have fibroids. You don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss it. So take good care. Thank you. Like, comment. Let's keep going. Thank you for joining me. Take care. God bless you.